funk, we exploding at your body. Turn this up a notch, it's about to get funky. Every 16 equal more money. Knock, knock, call us Fort Knox. Teflon in the trunk, we exploding at your box.
I got the speakers blowing out your box. Turn up the jack and notch. I got songs that are more catchier than chicken pox. I don't care what you got, nigga, you talk a lot. I'm moving silence and blow up on the chocolate. I follow the block a lot, nigga, we make it hot. You fuckin' with niggas who grew up on Brother Lynch on the pop. We make it hot like hydraulics and hopscotch. And keep the party poppin' like soda pop and pop rocks. I get ill, nigga, sick like leukemia. Just like Stevie, these niggas ain't seeing me, bruh. I get raw, delirious like Eddie Murphy. And just like the Bay, the lake, it gets turfy. Pop your Jersey, 911 emergency. Call them up, I think these haters need surgery. All this hating in this game, it ain't hurting me. There's a recession, you laid off and I'm still working, G.
Yeah, what's good?
Oh, yeah.
We got cousin Scoobie in the house.
Bring him up to the front of the room for an interview on a Sunday afternoon. Bring him up to the front of the room for an interview on a Sunday afternoon.
We're bringing him up front on Zoetic Productions with MEDUZI and Sunny K9.
Alright, what is good today? What is good with you, Scoobie?
Everything is
Awesome.
What's good, man?
Oh man, we're excited to have you on this interview. We have been waiting for this, and we've known you for what, a year now or so? A little over a year.
Yeah.
And things have been great on the production side of Sick Lake Music.
Yes, sir.
And you are probably one of the best producers I have ever worked with
Thank you.
on the planet. Actually, the best.
Thank you. I
So,
appreciate that.
Yeah, we love the whole setup you got here, man. We want to thank you again for allowing us to do this here in your domain.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem, man. You guys are always welcome.
Sick Lake Music.
Yes, sir. Sick Lake Music.
Represent! This is a local legend in the building. If you don't even know, you better fucking recognize.
If you don't know, now you know.
Now
you
you
know,
know. So we want to know more. We've known you for a while, but
Yes,
we
sir.
really don't know you. We're always working when we're in here.
Yeah.
We talk a little here and there, but I want to know the backstory. Like, how did Sick Lake Music start? How did you start?
Man, my Uncle Wayne and my dad, and, they just was always making music in the 80s, and I grew up, I was like, oh, one day I want to be in the studio, and then I just had a love for, like, rap music, so I hit, a certain age, and I started writing, and next thing you know, I was just like, man, I don't know, when I was growing up, I really loved, like, Eazy-E and NWA, and so I really loved that West Coast. And then all of a sudden, I got into this Master P, No Limit, and I read this magazine on The Source. It was talking about Master P was on the front. He was talking about, if no one's gonna give you a record deal, then you go get your own record deal. So I started my own label, and just signed a bunch of artists, put some records out, and that's how it all started.
So I gotta ask though, when it all started, did you feel like you had experience mastering already?
No. I was recording at a place called Herc's Living Room. Rest in peace, Herc.
Okay.
He did like my first 4 albums.
Damn.
And we recorded there. It was like $75 an hour.
Shit.
It was $75 an hour.
Yeah, back in those days, that was a lot of money too.
Yeah. Man. We're recording on 24-bit ADATs and it was crazy, man. And then I bought a little studio. My boy Clado, rest in peace, Clado. He engineered the first couple of albums after we left Hertz, and then he ended up passing away. And then from there, it was like, okay, man, it was time for me to put the hat on and learn how to start doing production myself, cause
right.
So then, started learning. But I was always around them while we were doing it.
Like you were watching,
yeah,
you
so
learned
I
from
kind of
the
knew how
best.
to do it. Then my boy C Major, he actually sold me his old studio, and he showed me how to run it. And from there, like I just picked up all sorts of the sauce. And then my boy Wes, you know, he gave me a bunch of sauce, and man, and
Nice.
yeah.
And you have expensive equipment. You have top-notch equipment,
Yes, sir.
top-notch
Yeah, this ain't
studio.
no game.
Yes, sir.
This ain't no under the basement type shit no more.
This ain't no game. This ain't no play toys. This ain't no tinker toys over here.
So while you were making music,
Mhm.
which you've got plaques of it in here in the studio. We could show it if we want. I'm just going to twist this around.
Yeah, yes, sir.
See all these plaques? We got like all these CDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11, and then I got this one over here, D Breezy, and then I have D Breezy's #2 and Saviola's 3 albums. They're just not on the wall yet, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you got a lot on the wall. We had to kind of adjust cams.
Yeah.
And still adjusting.
Still adjusting.
Yeah.
Still
Still
adjusting.
adjusting. So how did you do all this though? How did you like create all of these albums and all this music
I mean,
and in your studio?
I mean, you gotta understand, like, it was a team, man. You know, I had a bunch of artists on the team, and you know, we all, you know, because like I said, I really loved Master P, and so like Master P was putting out album after album after album. He had a big team, so I always was never about myself. I always wanted to, you know, put out other artists, and so like even though like if you guys notice like none of the albums really have me on the cover. All of it, if it does, it's a compilation. You know, it's not about. It was never about me. It was always about my group. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, you've got a big team.
I had a big team.
Yeah.
I had a big team. Yeah, I had a big team. But you know, everybody, you know, a lot of people, you know, want to be captains of their own ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know,
I
so
get
it is what it is. You know, so
Comes with the territory.
so you know, like you know, they you know went off and did their own thing and stuff. You know. So.
But you still have a crew. You still
Oh
have.
yeah.
You work with like.
Yeah, Saviola and D Breezy, the mixed breed, Mr. Low, and myself, you know, and then you know we're doing the beat productions by Roy and by Black, you know.
Right.
So yeah, you know that's
Sick. That's dope.
So I want to know a little more about King CEVIL the 15th.
King CEVIL the 15th was okay. So you know, so growing up, I was up on the east side, and you know, I had some homies, and I met, and they were Crips. They were out of Stockton, California, and you know, I got to a point when I was older that I wanted to, you know, I wanted to make music, but I wanted to make music for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, I was, like, 17, 18, and I was starting to kind of calm down. I had been, like, kind of gangbanging for, like, 4 years, and you know, just it was kind of crazy and rough, you know? So, like, I was, like, ready to kind of calm it down by the time I was, like, 18, 19, and I realized that everybody was making their own music, right? So I was like, man, first off, I want to start Sick Lake Music. I got to make sure that they know that like I'm going to include these guys. You know what I mean? And then my hood was called King Crip, 15th Street.
Okay.
And so you know, so I wanted to make a play off of that, you know, the KC. So I was like King CEVIL the 15th.
Oh hell yeah.
And King CEVIL the 15th kind of had that rowdy flow.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know, as I got older, I started just like, you know, just about like 10 years ago, I kind of like calmed my flow down a little bit and wanted to reinvent myself, and so like, you know, so King CEVIL the 15th, King see evil, like I see all the evil, see evil, King CEVIL the 15th. So I decided to mellow my rap out and change my flow a little bit, and now I go by Cousin Scoobie Doobie. It's a little bit more relaxed.
I like it.
You know,
Cousin Scooby Doobie.
Cousin Scooby
It's
Doobie.
Scooby.
In the
Suits
studio,
you.
yeah. So,
Studio,
you know,
the
so, but yeah, man, you know, it's crazy because, you know, when I first started, like I said, there was these artists and these artists and these artists, and everybody's doing their own thing, and they were from, like, you know, different neighborhoods and stuff, and I go to the swap meet, try to hustle CDs, and people would be like, oh, no, I'm not buying that album. My cousin's so-and-so, and my homie's so-and-so, and this who we rock with. So I was like,
it wouldn't even give you music the chance just because of
right.
the set.
So I was like, you know what? Oh, I got something for him. So I went and did a red and blue compilation called the Lake Elation 1 and the Lake Elation 2, which, by the way, Lake Elation 3, like 20-something years later, is coming out. But I did a red and blue compilation. I put everybody on it. So then I'd go to the swap meet and I'd be selling it, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, well, you know, so-and-so and so-and-so, that's my homie, that's my cousin. I'd be like, yeah, and I got him on the album, too. Dude, yeah, I got a song with him right here. Boom, next thing you know, I'm selling, man. And, man, that was the hustle, man, because, like, you know, I get 1,000 CDs, sell them for $10, $10,000. Try to do that like 2 times, you know, get 2,000 and do it and flip it into 20K, you know, and then I go get another album and redo it again, just like that, you know. And we did that, man. The CDs, man. That's why, you know, I'm kind of bummed out that, like, the CDs, but I was the first one in the Lake to have the download cards, because people were like, oh man, I don't have a CD, you know, player, and I'd be like, well, I got a download card, you know.
Yeah,
and so I sell the download cards for like $5. I get them like for like 35 cents. So yeah, man. So anyway, so yeah, so I'm at the swap meet selling CDs, download cards. Everybody's homies are on my albums. I just kept putting all the rappers that was from, you know, the different neighborhoods and stuff, and was doing something, I would put them on the album.
And that's a good way to promote yourself, so get more interest, right?
Yeah, more artists was coming, and more people were buying the albums, because even if they never heard of me, they had a friend that, and if they were serious, then I had them on an album, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I balled out on the CDs.
So was that also a way of, like, to bring unity within the sets?
For sure.
Maybe like to decrease the whole, you know, antagonistic violence.
For sure, because I wanted people to know that, you know, like, it was about money now, you know what I mean? It's not about that no more, you know? And the artists that I put on the label was from all over. They weren't, that some of them wasn't gang related, some of them were, but they were from different gangs, you know what I mean? They weren't from like the same. And man, we throw shows, we'd have mixtures of people there, man. We'd throw shows. It was crazy, tours? Man. Yeah, man, we did tours. Me, Sick Lake Click, and the Commission, my boy, shout out Saviola. We would go on tour. We went to Bakersfield, went on tour with Brother Lynch Hung. We did like a 4-city tour with Brother Lynch Hung. We started out in Salt Lake City, went to Bakersfield, and we did 2 shows in Montana. One in Bozeman, one in Missoula. I can't remember where they were, but we did like 4 shows with them and shit. And Brother Lynch is my favorite rapper, you know. Once I heard Brother Lynch Season of the Sick, that really just like.
So your biggest influence were Master P, Brother Lynch
and Eazy-E. Yeah. And you know, like I grew up on the West Coast, so you know, like Ice Cube and E40 and Too Short. You know, those are big influences on me, man. I didn't really bump a lot of East Coast, but, you know, like, shout out Biggie and Jay-Z, you know, because I did bump a little bit of that, but I was more like, so even Master P, I was bumping, like, Master P's West Coast Bad Boys and stuff, you know. And, but I did like that rowdy South element, so I started bumping a lot of South. Because I really do like that.
Like the dirty South.
Yeah, I really like the rowdiness of the South, you know what I mean?
Now that you're in the producer stage of your career with the 1s and 2s, who would you say your influences are as producers? And how would your creative process go as being behind the machine and functioning with it as it is to be?
I know it's cliche to say, but Dr. Dre's always been my favorite. I love G-Funk. I love funk. I grew up on Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know, that was always played. Sly and the Family Stone. You know, but so you know, like I love funk, and so like I still like to try to put like I like to. When you know that when it's a Sick Lake production and I'm like producing it and it's coming from Scoob, like it's gonna have like a head knock on. I gotta be knocking, you know, my head's gotta be bobbing. Like I like to build like those kind of songs, and you know with I love R&B hooks and stuff. Yeah. So you know like I just don't have anybody sing R&B. Like I'll bring people. I've flown people in to sing hooks just because you know I just can't have anybody singing R&B
that's
hooks.
Probably why you like Sonny so much.
Yeah,
He's really good at that.
Sonny's vocals are
his talent.
I do all right.
He has to back away from the mic. He's such a good voice.
Yeah, so I don't want to shatter the windows of your studio.
Yeah, but this studio is stellar. Your work is stellar. What's next? Like.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna put out Lake Elation 3, and you know I'm gonna put out we're putting out Saviola's new album. We dropped a trilogy, me and Saviola, called the Pisces 1, 2, and 3, and now we're gonna be dropping the Pisces Bipolar album, which is going to be coming out in February. D Breezy, we finished 2 D Breezy albums, Heatwave Volume 1 and Heatwave Volume 2. And so me and Breezy just won the 801 Takeoff and opened up for Young Blue.
Yeah, congratulations, Breezy, by the way.
And we would love to get him on for an interview.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just for future.
So so we're just back in the lab for Breezy, trying to you know, do a new album and stuff, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it right now, and you know, just recording all the artists that are coming into the studio, like you guys, you know, we're working on your album and stuff, and
yeah,
which is crazy because you guys just dropped your new album.
I know.
We're ready to knock out the next one.
Another big thank you for you on that one as well,
and thanks for being here on New Year's Day. Like it fell on New Year's Day, and he's like, "Are we doing this today?" And we're like, "We're starting the new year right."
Yeah, you guys.
All three of us will start the new year right.
Yeah,
staying busy.
Yeah, just production, getting things made, getting shit done and ready.
So what would you say? What goal do you have for this year?
Man, you know, I just want to my goal is just to always just keep putting out good projects and hopefully putting out something, because, you know, like, I really get tired of, like, I get tired of music. Like, I love when music excites me and, you know, I get a new sound or a new song or something. Like, I'm always looking to hear something new, you know, and exciting. So I'm going to this year just try to put out some new stuff that's just, like, energizing to me and energizing to the people.
All your music's energizing. Like, when I pulled up your YouTube, I was dancing to that. Like, you had
I walked into the house.
You got that West Coast fun, funky.
Yeah, that's because, you know, like, when I get into the club and we were performing at these shows, like, I just love to bring, like, the energy where people just want to bob their head. Like, bobbing your head is contagious, you know, and dancing. And so, like, I try to keep that, like, West Coast, like, that West Coast funk. But you know, but not too watered down. You know, it's still gotta have a little edge on it.
Soul,
some funk, some gangster funk. You know, I still love that gangster funk.
Okay, so we're almost through the interview. We have about 10 more minutes. Let's pull out some urban trivia. We want to test you.
Man, you test
your
urban knowledge.
You can pick 3. You can pass up 2, but you have to try at least 1.
All right, man. I can't say that
It's not easy.
I know. I bet it's not.
Let's see.
We want to see what.
Don't let me see it. Just pick one. Pick one. Anyone.
All right. Let's do this one.
All right. This one right here. Okay. Ooh. Question mark. Question mark. Oh wait, that's an answer.
Answer. We don't need no answer.
Let's pick. Try to pick this again. Let's try it again.
Pick a card.
TV.
All right, TV. All right. All right, here it is. On the show Insecure, what was the name of the kickbacks Issa would have with her girl?
Okay.
Well, since I never heard of that show, Insecure.
Take a guess. Take a guess.
I'm gonna name off the choice answers.
Okay.
Was it A, Big Back and B Bool? B, Wind Downs, for those who don't know that significance. The B Bool, yeah.
Okay.
I won't speak that.
Get it.
But C, Kick Back and Chill, or D, Kiss and Grind. Sounds like a pretty interesting show.
Yeah. Right?
I would say kick back and be cool.
And the answer was B, Wind Downs.
Wind
No,
Downs.
Insecure.
Again, I never
heard of this show either.
Me either.
Insecure.
Okay.
Huh?
What are the dates on this? Is it just?
It says like I don't know what.
Let me pick
It
out.
doesn't say like.
Give me another
Let's think
one.
of a bunch of music.
Or it
What are
don't
the
matter,
categories?
but I just say,
Is it just TV?
I love
they have
game.
more
Hey, I love
categories.
game shows, man. We be watching game shows like a
Here's a question.
motherfucker.
What's your favorite game show?
Man, right now, probably The Floor.
The Floor.
Yeah.
This might be something,
What's
Okay.
The Floor?
It's a game that you're on the floor and the randomizer picks you, and another person, you got to go up there and you got to beat the time, and it's pretty cool. But I like that. I like what is it? Well, growing up, I always watched Wheel of Fortune.
Oh yeah. Will.
I didn't say that Jeopardy though. Dumb as a motherfucker when you watch Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if I answer one song, one answer on Jeopardy, I feel like fucking boss, because
Right.
I feel super in a motherfucker.
Okay.
You're like, what is that?
I got a question for you. What is Kobe Bryant's middle name?
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Alright,
But I really
I
never
give you
fuck.
options. I give you
Okay,
options.
but I just want to just make for the record, I never really fucked with Kobe because I'm a jazz fan, and so
shots fired.
Okay,
All
the
right,
answer.
all right.
There, I know the answer. It tells you the answer. It's weird, but A, Royce, B, Jeffrey, C, Rashad, or D, Bean.
Kobe, Jeffrey.
Yo, what is
It's
it?
Bean.
Kobe Bean.
Kobe Bean. Why did he
Kobe
go
Bean.
with that whole name? That's cool.
Man,
B.B.
Kobe
Bryant.
Kobe Bean Bryant. That would have been
Yeah.
cool as hell.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I'm gonna put that in a rap. Kobe Bean Bryant.
Nice.
All right.
Because
Well,
they
you're
say Kobe
all the way
Bryant.
done.
Well,
But you get-
give me one more.
One
You said
more.
you could give me three. At
I
least
think,
give
I
me
think
one more.
there's too many B's in one name, like Kobe Bryant. I
All
guess
right, here's
that's
the headphones.
Okay.
you probably would have gotten a lot more fights if you were.
All right.
All right.
According to Meek Mill in the Negro National Anthem, Dreams and Nightmares, which car did we think was rented? A, Ferrari, B, Rolls Royce, C, Aston Martin, D, Lamborghini.
Oh, I think I know this one.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go with the Aston Martin.
Yeah!
Oh,
Woo!
yeah.
Won!
Yeah, what do we win?
Not a motherfucking damn thing, man.
You get, no, I know what you want. You get to, I don't know.
A new car.
Yeah, we'll get you a new
I
car.
fuck with the prices right.
I'll get
too.
you an old school car. Well, if you had an old school car, what would you get?
Man, I'm gonna go old school 63 or 64 Impala.
Oh,
yes.
all right. One of these days
Yes.
we'll get you an
It's
Impala.
my dream car.
That's
man.
that
It's my
easy.
dream.
Tell you what,
Yeah,
if we make it big, and we really make it big, we're getting you an Impala.
That sounds
Because
good.
you
Yeah.
are one of the biggest reasons why we have been so successful. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And you've helped so many people. And so many people on your team absolutely, like,
Yeah, we mentioned.
they got mad
We
respect for
basically
you.
mentioned your name to everybody last night. Everybody was like, "Oh, we know who that is."
Yeah,
Like, oh, yeah, we fuck with that. Yeah, been around for a while. So tell me, like, as a producer, have you produced for anybody famous? Like,
Oh shit! You not see the names right here? Look,
You got
here's
the-
all right.
So like, You know, one of my favorite times was during the All-Star weekend when Little Flip came in.
Oh.
You know, we recorded two or three songs with Little Flip. That was fun. You know, we but you know, I've done songs with I got songs with Brother Lynch Hung that I did. My homeboy Jesse James from the 801 family called me up and says, "Hey, we had Zigzag was here, and I can't remember CNI Seaway Music, and he's like, yeah, they got a couple of Brother Lynch hung tracks and
Nice.
shit." I was like, oh man, I gotta get those. But yeah, man,
Like
you know,
up
we
in your studio. Like who is up in your studio?
The Loonies.
Oh damn, that's what's
The
up.
Loonies.
I got 5 on me.
I got fun.
Let's see, who else was here? I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Oh, Future?
No,
Ace Hood.
Ace Hood, yeah, Ace Hood was
Nice.
here.
Oh yeah.
You know, we
E40?
no, but we did done a couple of shows before. You see, there's a
Okay,
poster
yeah,
on
that's
the
what I'm
wall.
asking. 'Cause you have that big poster.
But yeah, so we did shows like with I've been on shows with Be Legit, done shows with E40, Twista.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Let's
Does
see.
he still hold the record for the fastest
I
spinning?
think he does. I'm not sure, but I still think he does, man. I don't. Maybe Eminem now. I don't know. But yeah, Brother Lynch, Sally Cell, a lot of Bay Area artists.
Okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean? We did songs with.
And you're from the Bay Area then?
No, I'm from the Lake.
You're from the Lake.
I'm from the Lake, Salt Lake City, East Side. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
Right around Liberty Park area.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I used to live right around that area.
Yeah.
I lived around that area.
I'm like fourth generation, like
Damn.
Liberty Park area. You know what I mean? Like grandparents, parents, me. You know.
I was guessing 15th, but my imagination went back, King CEVIL. Okay, 15 kings back. What time period would that be?
Royalty.
The Renaissance,
BC.
the fucking the Renaissance era.
You got the
shit.
Renaissance rappers.
Well, the name is royalty here in the Lake.
Yeah.
Yes,
royalty.
it is. It is Sick Lake. So, thank you so much for getting on for us today.
Yeah, no problem, man.
And I want to ask, Versace?
Versace.
Nice
Yeah,
shades.
good guess.
Those are dope shades.
Versace.
And I'm in the Illuminati.
This is a gated community.
All right.